everyone, it is Helen and Neil here from MK Fit Body Bootcamp, and today we have a question from a member. Okay, so this particular member, I'm reading it here.
So we haven't asked her permission if she wants to be in the video, so you will remain nameless.
Anonymous. Okay, so this member says, let's have a look. Hi, just read one of your articles about not weighing yourself and the bit about not seeing results, so reaching for cake. I'm trying to eat well, but having lots of debates with myself, and willpower isn't always winning. Any tips, please? Neil.
We got lots of tips for you, nameless person. I think the way people see willpower is completely wrong, Helen.
Is that right, Neil?
Yes, it is. And you don't always have an endless supply, and it isn't always your fault if you run out. The way you should see willpower is like petrol in your car. And if you run out of petrol in your car, we all know where to go to get more petrol to continue on our journey. But not very many people know the right place and where to go and how to get more willpower. So we're going to go through it with you. First and foremost, you need to understand the nature of willpower. It's a depreciating asset like petrol in your car. You will run out. And the problem is when people undertake something like boot camp to transform their bodies, they try and do too many things at once. We're cutting down on food. We're having to fight every day to exercise regularly. We're maybe cutting down on drinking or giving up smoking or a whole heap of other things that will require willpower. And we're spreading our focus so thinly and having to do too much too soon that it's affecting our willpower. It's like all of a sudden having a Ferrari and driving down the motorway at 100 miles an hour with only £5 worth of petrol in your tank. It's going to run out fairly quickly. So, first and foremost is we need to write a list of all the things that we're trying to accomplish, and we need to then prioritize them. What will take the most amount of willpower, and what do we struggle with the most? So, in your message, shall we give this person a name?
Marjorie.
Marjorie. So in your message, Marjorie, you're going to laugh at this when you watch this video, because your name isn't Marjorie.
I'm waiting for you to carry on.
Okay, so off on a tangent. So what was I actually saying?
I don't know.
It was something like, so this is what we want you to do. Okay, so first of all, write down a list of your priorities, what takes the willpower. For you, you said that it's reaching for cake and you're not eating properly. So that's one of the things. So we'll give you some strategies around that, but first and foremost, how do we top up our fuel for willpower? You know, we all know that for petrol we go to a garage.
You mean they don't sell willpower at garages?
Not the ones we go to.
If we could bottle willpower, we'd be millionaires.
Nectar points as well on willpower, that'd be good. So anyway, where to go to get more willpower? Well, it's in your mind. Okay, you need to go back to your visualization, your reason why. And you need to get more and more excited about achieving your goal. So go back to a quiet room, 5 minutes, and sit down and think about what's important, what you're actually doing this for, whether it's walking down the beach wearing a bikini, or
that's Neil's goal.
That's my goal. Or it's a school reunion that you want to get into amazing shape for, or it's your partner who you want to fancy you again, or it's somebody else's partner that you want to notice you. Who knows? Whatever your goal is to achieve what you want to achieve, go back to it and get excited. Visualize how it actually feels once you're there. Feel the emotion of the result, you know, feel how good it feels to be in great shape, to run the marathon, to look in the mirror and like what you see, to buy the clothes that you want to buy, to feel confident, to get likes on Facebook, to feel amazing. Go back to this and get excited, because that's your fuel. That's your petrol station. So go to your quiet room and fill up your willpower, because once you have the why, willpower becomes so much easier. Bear in mind it's a depreciated asset, and use it what's on most important. So fill up your motivation, fill up your willpower tank, and cakes don't then seem quite as appealing, because they're going to take you away from that goal. They're going to take you further away from where you want to be. So regularly refuel your willpower and realize it's a depreciating asset as well. Remember also that little victories build strength and confidence. So it's the times when you resist the cake that then think, oh, I've done this before. I know how good it feels when I've resisted that cake. The cake's been there and it's got my name written on it and it's calling out my name and I've gone, no, no cake.
No cake today.
No cake today. And do you know what? That feels good. It's like, I could have had it, but I didn't, you know, and it gives you confidence to then go again. So the little victories, Helen.
Yes, I do.
The little victories build strength of willpower.
Do you know...
it's a better quality of petrol.
Do you know what I like to think of willpower as? Neil?
No.
I like to think of willpower as a superhero called William Power.
Wait, I am Will. Will I am.
No, Willpower. His name is Will Power. Like 2 words, 2 names.
Yeah.
I like...
And you become willpower.
Yeah, no, like, yeah. So like, there could be a superhero, and when like you're about to reach for the cake, like he swoops in through the window with his cape flying behind him. He's like, "Hi, I am Will Power, and I am here to save you from the cake."
Yeah.
Maybe you could be Will Power. Should we get Neil a cape and a big W on his chest?
I'll be flying through Jen's window and like, going, hey, no cake! I mean Marjorie's window. Whoops. Okay, so there's no superhero called Willpower.
There should be.
Maybe there should be.
Maybe
But
I'm Willpower.
anyway, Helen, we've got to keep this video under 10 minutes.
Okay.
People are busy, they have busy lives, and they want some tips. Okay, so here's some tips. So know where to get your willpower from. Okay, it's from your motivation.
Helen, will you shut up? I'm sorry, but everyone's clearly thinking of someone called Will Power now, aren't you? With a cape that flies through windows.
Shall we get rid of her? Okay, so
Sorry, go on.
getting serious now. Okay, so know where to get your willpower from. Okay, know where your fuel pump is. Know it coming from your motivation and from the power of your imagination. That's where you're going to top it up. Okay, know that it's a depreciating asset and know that it takes willpower to do so many different things. So save it for what you need it for. Okay, so little victories are going to build strength of character. Strength of character is going to lead you to achieving more and more and more. And the more you achieve, the more you will want to achieve. Okay, and the more confidence you will have in your ability. So see everything as little victories. Okay, don't dwell on the times where you give in. Draw a line under it and go again. Forgive yourself. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on the negativity. But the little victories do add up and they fortify strength of character. Alright? Also another tip, before Helen cuts in and takes away my trail of thought like she does all the time, is another strategy you can use is a distraction method. So often when we're craving cake and it's late at night or whatever it is you crave and you're tempted to give in, often it's boredom. You just want to distract yourself for 10 minutes. Go for a quick walk, play with the dog, type out an email, watch something funny on YouTube.
Watch these videos.
Watch these videos. A good one, if you type into YouTube, Obama Thug Life, that's really, really funny. He's kicking doors down. He's like, you know, he's basically a gangster president. If you would watch these Thug Life, or Animal Thug Life is also very good. Gym fails, another one of my favorites. So 10-minute videos on YouTube, you'll forget all about your cake, trust me. So that's a distraction method. You have also substitution methods. So the reason people are reaching for these things like cake and chocolate and sweets is because it tastes good and it gives you instant gratification. Is there something that you could possibly substitute the cake for that's not going to be as bad or is actually going to be good for you instead?
It probably is, yeah.
So one of the things that before I became vegan, I used to use this. It was a supplement called Muscle Mousse, and essentially all it is, it tastes like Angel Delight, and you just make it up, put it in the fridge, and it's like a chocolate mousse, but it's just high protein. Now, if I was craving something sweet at night, that would be a good substitution. What? You got one? You got a vegan one? Vegan?
I make my own chocolate mousse out of tofu and dark chocolate.
Oh,
it may
amazing.
Sound awful, but it is incredible.
It
No
is.
one would ever know.
It is pretty good.
I might do a video. I'll do a cooking recipe video and I'll film it for you.
Okay, so all of these tips are great and will help you out, Marjorie. There is no such superhero as willpower.
We'll work on that.
It's down to you. But with these tips, we know that you can achieve your results. Build up your confidence by these little victories and know that in 21 days you'll have formed a new habit. So if you can be good for 21 days and use the willpower petrol station, the distraction, the substitution methods, and go 21 days with no cake, guess what? You're not going to want cake anymore because you now have a new habit. And we also know that the whole method of a transformation starts in the mind with your mindset. The mindset, the fuel, the passion, the thing you get excited about achieving the goal, that fuels your motivation.
That makes willpower stronger.
Your motivation is then what's going to get you through 21 days in a row, which is then going to mean that you've formed a new habit. And it's the habits, Marjorie, that get you the results. Hopefully this has helped. She is banned from coffee for the rest of the day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And yeah, we're off to make a willpower superhero costume. So see you in another video. Bye for now, guys.
Bye.